So what do we want from a wider trading relationship with the world? I think there are certainly for our sector, there are certain markets that are crucial, and the very difficult problem of China would probably be top of the list. But markets like China, South Africa, for us, they have great potential, not just for meat, but also for breeding stock, of which the UK is a global hub and world leader. At heart, though, it really does come back to standards and values, how we apply them domestically, how we, should we say, respect food production and the fact that it has to be accessible to everybody. I think government has a prime role to set the example for standards. It has a massive opportunity within its own public procurement systems to say, this is our stake in the ground of what we want standards to be and the standards that we'll defend. And then we will go out and sell those standards to the rest of the world. Logistical and administrative difficulties aside, Europe is going to retain its status as our key marketplace, and probably the easiest one to access because of our shared standards and values. But that really does bring the question as to what happens when there is no longer alignment in certain aspects. And then the much more difficult problem of further afield, how do we get those, as Philip has already mentioned, how do we get those other countries to have this, recognise the values that we put into food production and therefore pay the cost of that food production, which in turn will support British farmers, British food producers, and ultimately allow a British population to eat quality, safe, affordable, wholesome food. We cannot treat trade as a thing in isolation. It's all connected. So I would just like to conclude that there is potential. I agree with the Minister. There is potential, perhaps for us more, should we say, focused than other sectors might have, and certainly even other agricultural and food sectors might have. But there are opportunities if we can seize them. But the crucial element for us at the moment is how we manage the cost conundrum, whereby costs of production are increased with no greater return yet through trade. And we want to be the most sustainable agricultural sector. That's an ambition. All agricultural sectors do. But that is a measure of UK food and farming, that we are on that track. Sustainability, quality, provenance in our production.